Westview wins it.
Good evening, Dan Byler and Randy Yoder bringing you Lady Warrior action from Emmatown tonight as they host the Panthers of Lakewood Park Christian School. It's been a bit of a struggle so far this year as the Lady Warriors have managed to average only 33.5 points a game over the first 3 games of the season. And as of today, they'll be playing without this season's leading scorer as she has withdrawn from Westview. That'd be Michaela Mast. Westview will be putting their 0-3 record up against the 4-0 Lady Panthers, who have defeated Busco, Adams Central, Fremont, and Lakeland so far this year. Westview has been coming close, hanging in with teams, just haven't been able to finish anything off. So Westview's sophomore Bree Corey averaging 7.7 points per game, and senior Hope Bortner at 6.3 points per game this year will be leading the charge for the Warriors this evening. We invite you to spend the next hour and a half with us here on LaGwana Media. We want to let you know that just before just before this game, the junior varsity Lady Warriors picked up their first win of the season. They were down 11-6 at halftime, and they went on a 13-0 run to take a 19-11 lead and ended up winning 24-21 for their first win of the season. Tonight's game sponsor is Weaver Furniture Sales, with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. Our pregame sponsor for this season's games is J&R Solutions, providing unlimited internet no matter where you live. Our halftime sponsor is Pizza Depot in Millersburg, and with a new location opening soon in Middlebury. This evening's game is also brought to you by Shipshewana Trading Places, featuring the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday beginning at 9 a.m. Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. Yoder Crossroads, located south of Shipshewana on the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20. Emma Warehouse in downtown Emma. Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. By Shipshe Automotive Service, they thrive by focusing on the fastest high-quality auto repairs for your car or truck. LaGwana, your local creative services provider. By Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, located directly across from the sale barn on East Lake Street. By Jerry Standard Service in downtown Middlebury, and Southwind Flooring, featuring carpet, heartwood, laminate, tile, natural stone, LVT, and area rugs, located west of Shipshewana. Tonight's game is a presentation of LaGwana Media and the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network. We'll be back with today's J&R Solutions pregame show right after this 30-second timeout.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family owned and operated since 1989.
And here we are at Westview High School, ready for the second game of the evening. As I mentioned in the intro, the Lady JV Warriors picked up their first win of the game tonight. Had a little trouble early on. They were down 11-6 at halftime, but then they outscored the visitors from Lakewood Park 11-0 in the third period to take the lead, and in fact had a they scored 13 straight before allowing Lakewood Park to get back in the scoring column, but it did end up winning by 3, 21-24. So Randy, what do we got tonight?
Well, I like the fact that we have a couple of games on our court this week. We don't have to travel. We're going to have a task ahead of us. I think this team comes in 4-0 that we're playing. I don't think their strength of schedule has been like ours has been, but you give them credit. They've played 4 games and they've won 4.
Yeah.
One stat that really caught my attention when I looked at their season stats is they're averaging 33 rebounds a game, and we're averaging 17. That caught my eye. They must emphasize crashing the boards. I looked at their height. It doesn't look like anything real outstanding, but
so did you get height somewhere? Because what I'd gotten from the school on the roster just said things like guard, forward, center. Didn't give me any heights.
No,
Oh.
I was looking at the website too, and I couldn't find that
Yeah,
either. No,
yeah.
so I don't know. You know, just looking at them out
Oh,
here.
I see. You're just talking about once they're out here.
Generally,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah. But yeah, they're off to a 4-0 start.
Yeah, I did talk to Coach Yoder a little bit before the game, and he said it appears that most of their offense is generated by two of their girls. They say number 20 and 23. I don't remember now.
24.
24. Yeah,
yes.
20 and 24. He thought between them they're averaging. Well, I guess what theirs says.
like
What
about 30,
34
yeah.
points
Yeah.
out of their 49 points a game they're playing. So they're scoring. What is that? 3/4 of their points.
Close to it. Yeah.
Those two are.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
he was saying they tend to play a lot of zone.
Okay.
And one of the girls is really good at slashing inside and getting her shots that way. And but if they're getting that many offensive boards, I mean, they might be getting a lot of points in putbacks. I have not seen them play, so I don't know.
Yeah. The girl you mentioned, number 24, senior Carnahan, I believe, averaging 15.5 points and 12.3 rebounds. So she's averaging a double-double. She must be the real deal.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
a
If you're
senior,
averaging a double-double.
It'll be a challenge, I'm sure, for us to contain her tonight, for sure. And then, I don't know, this other girl, number 20, McGrade, a junior, averaging 18.5 and 4 assists. So that's a great combination.
Yeah.
And you throw on top of that 3.5 steals a game. So she's got quite a stat line also. Those two must be really, like you say, the drivers for this basketball team.
So obviously with they're playing a zone. If we can get some threes to fall, I mean, we've got a couple gals shooting at 40% for the year. I think or pretty close to that. I was looking earlier. Hope Bortner actually shooting 44%. 7 of 16 for the year so far. Oh, sorry, that's just from the field. Where I was looking at the threes, I guess maybe that's on the back here. I don't have the stats in front of me, but
for the Warriors here.
Yeah, I was looking. Do you have that for? I was thinking I had marked that, but now I'm not finding it. I've got too many papers here.
Yeah, I was looking at Lakewood Park's 3 points. They've shot 73 of them in just 4 games, so they put them up. They've only hit, they're 16 for 73, which is only 22%.
Okay, well.
But they shoot well from the free throw line. Number 20, McGrade, shooting 90%, and 24 shooting 75%. So
okay,
that gets your attention.
I did just find it was 40%. Hope Bortner is 5 of 12 for the year. She's hit 42% of hers, and then freshman Olivia Bontrager, who she didn't start in the first game that we had broadcast, but in the 2 games since then, when they played Prairie Heights and Wawasee, she did start as the point guard, and she's 2 of 5 for the year so far, so she's shooting 40% from there. And those are the only gals that are playing right now that have made any threes. So if you want to bust the zone and you got to hit threes, then either somebody else got to step up or those 2 girls will have to do it.
Yeah, right. I know we've been playing a lot of zone ourselves this year, so they've been averaging looks like about 16 attempts a game, so they must not be afraid to launch them, but they've just hit 22%.
Well, and is that how they're getting so many rebounds? I mean, it's if you're underneath and you box out and somebody shoots a 3, those tend to not stay there. They tend to go back out. So
oftentimes, if you're shooting some threes, you get some long rebounds. Yeah.
So if they're playing for that might explain some of the rebounds. I don't know. But obviously, of course, if everybody boxes out their man. Yeah. It doesn't matter where the ball goes. If you get in front of your man, you should, unless it goes over your head. That does happen, but
it can be a little more of a challenge when you're playing a zone. You got to find somebody in your area.
Right.
But still, and
you could end up with somebody wide open, and the ball might go there. You just you can't. Yeah, obviously you can't control it all the time.
But I mean, that's one of the things that you practice on against the zone, is finding the guy or the gal in your area and putting a body on her. But yeah, it should be a challenge for us, but like you said, Dan, we've come close in a couple of games. We just got to get over the hump, so we'll see if tonight's the night.
Yeah, I believe Coach Ryan was just saying that in both the Prairie Heights and the Wawasee game, he thought that we were within 5 in the fourth quarter, but then they just sort of slipped away from us. But I just looking at the scores, I mean, probably to win a lot of games, we're going to have to figure out a way to put up more points than just 33 a game, and down what had been one of our top scorers. Somebody's going to have to step up. And we got to get the ball in the hole. Yeah, there's going to be 26 or 8 minutes now available for somebody else to fill, and so we'll see if somebody else can take advantage of the opportunity that's going to be given by the coaching staff. So right now, our leading scorer, averaging scorer, is Bree Corey. She's been playing inside. Coach did say that, watching game film and realizing that she does better if she has a chance to move inward with the ball. Then she does better. She has been doing better that way than actually receiving the ball in the post. So they've made some adjustments on where they've got her posting up and let her work her way in, and seems to be helping. So and of course, Hope Bortner's also a good scorer, 6.3 points a game, and I think she has the potential to score a lot more. So I agree with you there. So we'll pause here for the playing of the national anthem. All right, so I think they have Lakewood Park has 8 girls that did not play on the JV, but they actually have 13 listed on the roster, so about 5 of the girls are playing both. Starting at one guard, senior Grace Camlater. Also a guard forward position, Rhea Johnson, as well as Ava McGrade. We talked about her, one of their leading scorers, and the other scorer, Jade Carnahan, a senior guard. And in the center, Grace Merkel, a senior, will be starting for the Panthers for Lakewood Park Christian. And for Westview, starting at one guard position, will be 5'6" sophomore Karis Weinberg. And freshman Olivia Bontrager, 5'1", number 5. We are starting at the point guard position. Hope Bortner, 5'4", senior, outside sharpshooter. Junior, 5'6", junior Morgan Rieksecker, one of the forward slots. And playing in the center position for us tonight is sophomore, 5'10", Bree Corey. She's averaging 7.7 points per game so far this season. And we'll be ready to tip off just shortly here. So Bree Corey will be jumping against, is that Carnahan that's jumping? No. Number 1 is Camleader. Yep. Controlled by Lakewood Park.
Like a 2-3 zone for us.
Yeah. Oh, just lost the ball. Olivia picks it up. First turnover of the night. It's Carnahan, one of their leading scorers, who lost the ball. Just about lost it. We did lose it back. Yep, now tie up. Westview will get the ball. That's sort of like a half turnover, though, isn't it? So we had the ball, and now we had to use our possession to get it back.
That's true.
Karras
Looks
triggered.
like they're also in a 2-3, aren't they, Dan?
Yeah. I know that Ryan said that they pretty much play only zone.
Uh-huh.
They're doing a nice job working the ball around the perimeter. Cross court. Interior pass, nice job trying to get it out to Karras. Gets it there. Now, 3-point put up by Hope Bortner, no good. Carnahan with the rebound, and she's quickly down the other way, gets it to McGrade. Looks like she's going to set things up. Ryan had mentioned that one of these girls really likes to drive. It looks like Carnahan's playing in the center more. 3-pointer put up, no good. Carnahan gets the rebound, misses the bunny.
Okay, we got a break there, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Karras comes down with the rebound. I mean, she was wide open underneath. And I think she knows how to score.
Yeah.
Averaging double digits a game.
Too much adrenaline or something there.
Yeah. Looks like they're really focusing on keeping that ball moving. We got everybody on the left side right now. Karras is going to put up the 3. No good. Bree had the rebound, knocked out from behind by Merkel. Westview will retain the ball, and looks like Bontrager will be triggering the ball in.
It was nice positioning by Bree to give us another opportunity here.
Right. Hope puts up another 3. This time she got it.
Nice start.
First points of the game. 5:47 here to go in the first quarter. Cam Leader, McGrade back out to Cam Leader. She puts up a 3. It's going to be, I was going to say it's going to be long, but she banked it in.
Score till, 7:30, I guess the bank is open.
Yeah, it was open late.
Yep.
That ties it up at 3. 5.5 to go. Karras inside, and all the way down to Bree underneath. Oh, tried to pass it outside and is tipped away, picked out of there by Cam Leader and coming back the other way. McGrade with the ball down to Cam Leader. Or sorry, not Cam Leader, Carnahan, and Bortner with the rebound on another short missed shot. Punching it inside, kicks it back outside. Nice drive inside, ball tipped away. I think that was last touch by Lakewood Park. It's always fun watching the refs. You can see him processing it in his head, going, okay, no, she touched it last.
I like the idea that we're trying to get the ball into our center there, the inside-outside action. Maybe kick it back out for an open look.
Karras gets a 3, no good, but Morgan with the rebound couldn't quite corral it.
Good hustle.
Yeah, so is that our 4th 3 attempt already?
I think it is, yeah. Sometimes that can open up the 3 by kicking it in. They collapse and then kick it right back out, but got to have our feet set to go up with it.
Great, and no. Carnahan misses a 3 now. This time Karras brings the ball down. Morgan skipped across to Olivia. Gonna bring it back out to Hope. Karras. Well, they're in a zone, but they're making them work. Hope gets a nice little 8-footer, but couldn't get it to go. Rebound pulled out of there by Johnson. McGrade across the top to Cam Leader. Back to Carnahan. Down to Merkel. Carnahan
Both teams are being patient, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just working and working.
Okay, so this must be the slashing he was talking about.
Yeah.
She missed another one
Yep.
inside. I'm guessing that's not the norm, but Carnahan has missed a 3, and she's missed several inside.
Yes, she has.
Olivia drives, puts
Nice
it up.
shot.
She did not stop. She just kept moving, and it dropped it right in there. So Bontrager drops into 2, gets us the lead back with 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. Across to McGrade, down to Merkel, inside to Carnahan, kicks it back out, and another 3 attempt put up, no good this time. Offensive board though by McGrade. Kicks it back out to Cam Leader. McGrade inside to Merkel. She puts it, and she misses at point blank range.
She traveled.
Yeah, rebound pulled down out of there by Johnson, but she traveled. Substitutions for Westview coming in, Audrey Taylor, a senior, and J.J. Whetstone, 5'7" sophomore. Bree and Karras getting a breather. Oh, was waiting for that, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
Quickly back. Merkel. Another 3-point attempt. This time it's good by Camleader. That's her second. Lakewood Park gets their first lead of the night as they hit their second 3. Punching it inside. Giving up a little bit of height and presence in there with Bree out of there. And inside still missed it. Carnahan gets the ball. She stepped out of bounds. So another rebound and another empty trip for them.
Yeah, I think we've dodged a few bullets there so far. But,
yeah, if those would be falling, it'd be a very different ball game now.
Yeah. Well, I think it's vital every minute we stay with them, gain some confidence. That would help us. Boy, that was another good look. Just didn't fall for Bortner in the paint.
Yeah. So Carnahan got the ball, but then there's some discussion, I think, about whether it was a jump ball or a foul. One official had called it as a jump ball, but isn't it the case that if one calls a foul and one calls a jump ball, is it always almost always the foul that wins?
Yeah, the foul usually wins out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first foul for either ball club, right?
Yeah, and that's going to be called on Bortner.
Okay.
And of course we have that new rule in place where there's no longer any one-on-ones being shot in high school basketball. The first 5 non-shooting fouls are just take them out of bounds, and after that everything's a 2-shot foul. Every quarter, I should say that count starts over every quarter. Another offensive board for the Panthers. Carnahan looking to drive inside. We're not letting her. Takes the 3. Now she drives.
Another miss.
And she missed it. Oh, that time it came off. And we missed again. Merkel puts it back up. No good this time. My goodness, their shooting percentage is hurting a bit.
They've got 10 rebounds already, but they've missed a bunch of putbacks.
Yeah. Inside to Bree, knocked away from behind. Westie manages to retain possession, moving it around. Now Shanna Miller came in, and Olivia saves it from getting stolen. We have first substitutions coming in for the Lady Panthers. Nolott, a senior.
Going to go for one shot here, it looks like, to finish the quarter if we can hang on that long. 15 seconds left.
And Lilia West, a junior.
We turned it over.
Turned it over and then fouled, trying to get it back. Foul's going to be called on Shanna Miller. So with 10.7 seconds to go, Panthers trying to push that lead out a little bit. Left her wide open for a 3-point shot. She hit her third one of the game, Cam Leader. And it is 9-5 at the end of the first period. All 3-pointers. And we'll be back with The second quarter action right after this 60-second timeout.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988 and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Both teams just about to break out of the huddle here at Westview High School. Tonight's game being brought to you by LaGwanaMedia.com. Our thanks to our game sponsor, as always, Weaver Furniture Sales.
Well, Dan, we got out-rebounded 10-4. Turnovers, we have 4, and they have 3 at this point.
Okay. So, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I'm guessing our shooting percentage is higher than theirs.
Yeah, I would say so.
They've gotten a lot more shots than we have. Shot put up quickly there by McGrade and missed. Shanna Miller with the rebound. Tried to get it inside to Hope. No good. Got the ball back, though. And now Whetstone puts up a 3. It's not going to go. Rebound by Cam Leader. She's going to bring the ball down across to Carnahan, down to McGrade. Inside to Nolot. And I think Hope's going to pick up her second foul. That would be the first for the quarter. Be triggered in by Ava McGrade. Right inside, and Carnahan missed again.
I don't think the coach can believe what he's seeing.
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is, we can't count on that continuing to happen. We've got to get some points on the board. Trying to push the ball inside doesn't work. Karras helping with the steal. Karras and JJ double teaming, but Karras is standing on the out of bounds line when she hit the ball.
That's just, that will come with experience, but we're playing some pretty inexperienced people at the guards right now without any veterans in there.
Skip pass left wide open underneath. And Hope Bortner picks it off as they try to pass it underneath the Nolot. Carnahan almost gets a steal. Morgan and Olivia come back in. JJ and Shanna out, so I think we're back to our starting lineup here. It just feels like the tempo of our offense it's picked up a bit from what it was the last game we watched. We were having a little trouble on those passes inside. Keep getting deflected. They obviously know what they're doing with that zone defense. They're doing a nice job.
They got some fairly lengthy and long-armed girls there in the front of it that's getting a lot of deflections.
Yeah. Hope with a 3. It's going to be short. No way to get that one. .6:04 to go here in the first half. 5-9, Westview trailing by 4. Carnahan looks right. Now passes it right to Cam Leader, and now McGrade fakes a shot back to Cam Leader. And Karras got her hands up there, got a steal. Cam Leader came all the way back, knocked it away. Trying to atone for what she did with throwing it away.
Yeah, it was good hustle, at least to force us to take it out under the basket versus a layup.
Right, yeah. I think if she'd have got that clean, Ava might have had a shot there, but juggled the ball a little bit on the catch. Yeah, they have not moved out of that 2-3 zone at all, have they?
No, they haven't. They just double dribble.
Looks like she's getting ready to pass the ball, and all of a sudden her receiver was not available.
Playing nearly 3 minutes this quarter. Nobody's scored yet.
5:20 to go in the half. Carnahan drives the baseline, turn it back out. Cam leader, McGrade, back to Carnahan. Skip pass across to Cam leader. Gets it poked away, but she chases it down herself. Cam leader, man, she knew where she was going as soon as she got that pass.
Yes, she did.
McGrade across to Cam leader. Now inside, put up and in by West. Lilia West came their first bench points of the night. Well, actually, it's their first non-3 points of the night.
Yeah, first 2-pointer of the game for them. Yep.
Skip pass intended to go all the way across, deflected, and Hope Bortner was there to get it, get a shot up. And is that the first? No, that's the second foul called on the Lady Panthers. So Sullivan Nolat called for that one. Or was it?
Smith, number 5, I believe.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the JV.
Okay,
sorry.
so it
yeah,
was
you're
Nolat.
right.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was going to say, did I get that? Okay, so
You were right.
Hope gets the second one to
out of
drop.
2, yep.
Yeah. Carnahan on the left side. Adam McGrade, she drives in, kicks it across. Nolat takes a 10-footer from the left side, gets it to fall in.
That was nice. The guard drove into the paint, drew the defense, and found a teammate for a nice little 8-10-footer on the baseline.
So right now, if the idea was to keep their 2 leading scorers from having very many points, we've done a stupendous job on that. They have not scored so far.
Exactly right.
Cam leader, starting senior guard, has 3 threes, and then each of the 2 players that came in off the bench, Sullivan Nolat and Lilia West, both have a bucket. Cam leader, McGrade up top, back to Cam leader. Carnahan's going to shoot a 3, and no good. Olivia comes away with the rebound. And Carnahan still got an offer going.
Yes, he does.
Audrey Taylor had checked back in there during the last stoppage of play. I think maybe I thought maybe the official was going to overturn it, but they had knocked it loose. I mean, they had touched it, but never changed possession. Is that why they're still calling it a? And we touched it again afterwards.
I thought though, if the opposition touches it,
That would
we go in the backcourt and get it. Yeah, I think that was a missed call.
Grade up top, Cam leader. Carnahan's going to drive on the left side, pulls up, and 3 minutes to go in the half. She gets her first points of the night. I'm afraid, I just hope that doesn't open up the floodgates for her. 15 to 6.
Yep.
Westview down, 2:51 to go. Audrey Taylor to Bortner.
We've struggled to get the ball in Bree's hands this quarter. I don't know if she's hardly touched it here, but
Olivia drives the baseline. Nice job getting Audrey driving, and got Hope wide open on the opposite side. Like you said, they collapse in, and all of a sudden you got somebody open on the far side. So 7 points for, or sorry, 7 points for Hope. She got all but 2 of her points.
All but 2 of them, yep. 2 threes and a 1 out of 2 at the line.
And another shot, another bucket by West came in off the bench, so they have 6 bench points.
Yep.
9:17, 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
That's a big lift for a team when you can get them types of support coming off the bench.
Well, especially for them tonight, I imagine, since their top scorers aren't scoring so far.
Yes.
Shanna checks back in, comes in for Bree, and looks like Lakewood Park wants to talk things over. 30-second timeout. We'll be back on LaGwanaMedia.com.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
So assistant coach Adam Christner is out there getting an explanation from official Lane Meeks about exactly. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but I think he was explaining to him why they called that a backcourt violation there.
It looked like that was the discussion.
Adam seemed satisfied with the explanation. Cam leader. Oh, no lot. Almost stolen by Olivia. Carnahan inside to Nolot. Back out to Cam leader. She's going to get another 3 attempt. No good. And I'm going to call another foul on Shanna, I believe. Nolot got the offensive board.
Yep.
So we've had 4 fouls called and 2 each on Shanna and Hope Bortner.
Hope Bortner, yep.
And another 2-point bucket there by Carnahan. All of a sudden we're chasing 10 here. 9:19 with 1:19 to go in the half. Push out quite a ways on that zone, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They extend it. There you go, Hope.
Hope gets a shot from the top of the key. No good. Carnahan with the rebound. 50 seconds to go. Cross to McGrade. McGrade averaging, 13-some points a game?
Mm-hmm.
And she has yet to score tonight.
Nope.
So it looks 35 seconds to go. I think they're still looking for a shot. They're not going for a last shot the way it looks. Just being patient. Carnahan kicks it out to Cam leader, back to McGrade. Well, maybe, nope. Carnahan steps up for a 3 and no good again. Hope Bortner tries to get it, comes loose. And McGrade gets the loose ball and puts it in, so she gets on the board now. 21-9. Last second shot off the rim by Bortner. No good. So with half the game down, Westview is down 21-9. We'll be back in 1 minute to take a look at halftime stats.
30 now, a little bit around 3,500.
Hear the calls of the auctioneers at the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Feel the thrill as 6 to 9 auctioneers showcase a variety of antiques, collectibles, treasures, and more. Whether in search of a unique find or something for your next DIY project, you'll find it at the Shipshewana Auction. And it's different every week. Bid on thousands of items from pickers from all over. To learn how to buy or sell, visit ShipshewanATradingPlace.com. Going once, twice, sold on the best deals at the Shipshewana Antique Auction.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
Shipshe Automotive Center service in Shipshewana provides 5-star auto repair services in the Shipshewana area. See Shipshewana Automotive's professional auto repair technicians for accurate diagnostics for your vehicle. From car AC repair to truck transmission maintenance and everything in between. With Shipshe Automotive Service, you gain a partner you can trust with all your auto repair needs. That's Shipshe Automotive Center, service just south of US 20 on State Road 5 in Shipshewana. And we're back here getting ready to take a look. Our halftime sponsor this year again is brought to you by Pizza Depot in Millersburg. We're going to be featuring their Mexican street corn pizza as their November pizza of the month. So you got some stats for us here, Randy?
Yeah, we'll give them to you here. Start with Lakewood Park, total of 21 points. They're led by the senior Grace Kamlager. She had 3 threes, I think all in the first quarter.
Yeah.
For a total of 9 points. Then a non-starter, Sullivan Nullot, had a bucket for 2. Ava McGrade, number 20, had a basket just right before halftime for her 2 points. Non-starter Lydia West had 2 baskets for 4. And Cade Carnahan, the leading scorer of the season, has had a poor shooting night, but she did get 2 baskets for a total of 4. They actually were 0 for 0, did not shoot a free throw in the first half. For the Warriors, it's not going to take long for us. Hope Bordner leads us with 7, 2 threes and 1 out of 2 at the line. The only free throws we attempted as a team, and Olivia Bonziger had a 2-pointer for 2 points. That gives us a total of 9. As far as rebounds and turnovers, unofficially I have Lakewood Park with 15 rebounds versus our 7. Turnovers, I had Westview for 8 and Lakewood Park for 6.
So looking at the averages you had talked about at the beginning of the game, where Lakewood Park's averaging, 34 rebounds a game. So they're a little below that right now, but we're averaging 17 and we only have 7. So
yeah,
both of us a little bit below our average, but about proportionally there. So
yeah, pretty much so, yep.
I just, the only points they could get, that Lakewood Park could get in the first quarter was from their senior guard Cam leader, and I don't think, do you know how many points she's averaging per game? I don't think she's averaging very many, so I think she had a heck of a first quarter.
Yeah,
is my sense, and but then there are 2 normal.
Yeah, she's averaging 5.5 for the year.
Oh, okay. So she is scoring, but she's got 9 already.
Yeah,
so
she came out of the gate really hot.
Yeah. But like we said, Carnahan and McGrade, which are averaging 18.5 and 15.5. Yeah, it's 15.5.
Yeah.
Also, McGrade's the one that's scoring the 18, and she just finally scored right before the end of the first half.
Yeah.
She has 2 points. But she hadn't put up very many shots.
No.
Carnahan had put up a lot of shots. Couldn't get him to go. But.
Yes, she had. McGrade just seemed like she was more content to run the offense. She didn't really, like you say, I don't think she shot more than 3 or 4 that I recall, if that.
Yeah, I don't even know if she did that. I don't remember her. I mean, well, sometimes some of those, when they kept putting it back, putbacks, it's I might have missed some. So, but overall, I mean, we're down 12, but somehow it doesn't feel like we are. And it could be worse. I mean, if they'd have been making some of those bunnies inside.
Right,
But, so it feels like our defense is working, and we're just struggling to get points on offense. Now, Hope Bortner has hit a couple threes, and so for the year, she's been averaging 6.3. I think last year she averaged more like 8.5 a game. And so she's got 7 now.
Yeah.
And we knew somebody would have to step up to score.
Right. And I think hopefully as the year continues on, her being a senior and realizing now she is probably the one that oppositions are going to key on, she's going to have to step up and really take more of a leadership role. But yeah, the complementary pieces, that's going to be, I think, a work in progress for us here to see who can complement her. And we need 4 or 5 girls that can hit 6-8 points a game. That's what we need. I think Reedseker's capable. Tonight she just hasn't hardly had any looks, and unfortunately we haven't had many shot attempts for Corey.
Well, actually, she every time she's gotten it inside, it's been contested. They're knocking it away.
Right.
That you're right. That hasn't happened. She's been averaging 7.7 points a game, and I don't know, she had 1 or 2 shots maybe?
Yeah.
Or if that?
I know last Friday she had a nice game at Wallace C, had 11 points and almost a double-double, I think. So I think the potential's there, but you can tell Lakewood Park's probably really, that was a point of emphasis coming in tonight, swarm her if she gets the ball inside.
Right.
I do think Olivia, this is her 3rd start of the year. I think she's becoming more comfortable running things.
Right.
I think that's only going to get better and better as she gains more confidence and experience filling that role for us.
So yeah, thinking about Bree in a position where we're asking her to score inside. She did play a little bit last year, but just a few minutes here and there. I think she scored 2 points and appeared in 4 different games last year. So very little varsity experience last year, and moved right into a starting spot this year. And all of a sudden, she's our leading scorer coming into tonight's game.
Yeah.
And but she's still only a sophomore. Just at the beginning of her sophomore year, so it's not a whole lot of experience there yet. I think there's a lot of potential there.
I do too. I think 8 of the 18 on our roster are sophomores, and I think that's really the class that's going to have to step up here and really, give us some quality minutes both ends of the court. And I think so far we've done a pretty good job. 8 turnovers for a half isn't all that bad.
Right.
They've been extending the zone, and to keep it at 8, that's not a bad number. But,
and there's been a number of times where the Panthers have gotten their hand on the ball where we were able to regain possession.
Right. Deflections.
But so that could also be worse where we're chasing some of those down. But We don't keep shot attempts, but it just doesn't seem like we've had many shot attempts. No, I don't think so. I guess if we knew how many of our boards were offensive and how many of their boards were defensive, that would tell us how many. I can tell you how many shots we've made. We've made 3.
Yes. Right.
So, if we knew how many offensive boards we had and how many defensive boards they had, we could tell you how many shots we've taken. But I am sure it is well short of the number of shots they've put up.
No kidding, yeah. So. I do think that with both teams playing a zone, and there's a lot of, it's more of a, there's a lot of time taken off the clock, and so it's a slower paced game, and you don't get as many shot attempts in a game like this.
Right.
Unless you get some fast break attempps. I do see that they really push the ball, but then they don't force it, meaning Lakewood Park.
Yeah, they'll pull it back out,
then
they work the perimeter. They'll pass it back and forth until they get what they want. So, you're right. There's time going off on every possession, quite a bit of time. So.
Yep. And not many fouls being called. It was a fairly quick first half in terms of time factor. It's only 8 o'clock and we're ready to go in the second half already.
So we had 4 fouls called on us, right? They only had, 2?
I think 2.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, it went pretty quickly.
Just trying to look at the board. Apparently none of the girls that got fouls for them are in right now. So let's see, Cam Leader, Johnson, McGrade, Carnahan, and Merkel. So they're going back with their original starting lineup, and I anticipate that we will as well. I can't quite tell from the way the girls are standing there. Yep, we are going back with our same starting lineup. Karis, Olivia, Morgan, Bree, and Hope. And it will be Westview ball as we start the second half here. Let's see what the adjustments are for the half. And look at that. They're sitting in a 2-3 zone. Oh, nice pass inside. Morgan that might have been her first shot of the night.
I think it was, yeah.
Cam Leader pulls down the rebound. Got a nice shot in the lane. Just didn't get it to drop.
Yeah, we've had 3 or 4 nice 8-footers in the paint. They just haven't dropped for us.
3-point shot, no good. Karis pulls it out of there. That was probably Carnahan again.
Yeah, she's put up a lot of attempts tonight, hasn't she?
Well, and it feels like most of her shots are either threes or right at the basket. Although the 2s she did hit have been a little 6-footer and an 8-footer, I think. The two twos that she hit. Maybe if she gets too close, she can't hit them. I don't think I would just leave it open for her though, to see. Don't want to test it.
No, let's not test that theory too long.
Working it around quickly. Breeze calling for the ball inside. Merkel was waiting for that inbound pass, and Carnahan had come in to help out on the weak side, the back side. So
yeah,
even if she got the ball, she was going to be in a sandwich. Olivia gets it inside, back out. Moving the ball well.
Yeah, they are.
Olivia's going to drive in. I think she thought about shooting and she lost the handle, but she was able to push it out to Karras. Punch it inside. Morgan gets another shot inside. No good again. Merkel comes down with the rebound. Carnahan pushes it down to McGrade quickly.
I like the idea that we are getting some good looks at the basket.
Shot put up from about 15 by McGrade, no good. Bortner with another rebound. She's had quite a few rebounds tonight.
Yes, she has.
Karras. Looks inside, but they're punching it inside. Back out right away. Morgan drives in, kicks it out to Olivia. I thought maybe she was going to get the shot up. She did get a shot up, but inside, no good. And the Panthers come back the other way. McGrade. But yeah, they just don't force it. Now she pulls up, backs up and shoots a three. It hits the strap, no good.
Yep.
So I guess that's a team rebound for us, technically.
Technically it is, yep. Yeah, I think she shot more now in the first 2.5 minutes than she did the first half, meaning their leading scorer there.
Yeah, Karras hit a 10, 12-footer on the right side. She gets on the scoreboard. First point scored of the half, 11-21, 5:19 to go in the third quarter here. Carnahan fakes. Oh, tries to pass across to McGrade. Cam leader got her head in the way.
Oh, nice.
All the way to the other end. So Bortner got the steal and then the layup. 13-21. Got the lead back down to 8. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Audrey Taylor getting set to check in. Grade down to Cam leader. Now she drives in, kicks it out to Carnahan. She's going to take a three in the baseline. No good.
Hustle. There you go.
Karras got the rebound, pushed it down to the other end, all the way to the other end, puts it up and in. 15-21. Westview scored 6 unanswered points here.
It's a great start to the third quarter. 6 unanswered.
Carnahan pulls up just inside the line, no good. Rieksecker with the rebound, gets it to Bontrager. Coming back, see if we can add to that run of 6. Whetstone also set to check back in for Westview on the next dead ball, as are Nolat and West for the Panthers. Olivia, nice drives inside, dumps it off to Bree. Bree puts it up and in with the left hand. Her first 2 points of the night. Beautiful assist.
Beautiful feed, yeah.
Oh, and there's a foul called on the shot. I missed that.
Yeah.
Chance to add to it. Foul's going to be called on Rhea Johnson. And coach wants to talk things about it. Jared Estep wants to talk to his girls, get them back on track. So full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Pizza Depot on South Jefferson Street in Millersburg features delicious pizza and breadsticks, along with fresh salads. Dine in, carry out, and delivery are all available at Pizza Depot. 104 South Jefferson Street in Millersburg. 574-642-4229.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
And Bree gets to put up the free throw, hits it. 3:47 to go here in the third period. And Westview's got it back within 4.
Three.
Should be 3. Oh, yeah, now they put it up there. I was going to say, it looked up and it still said 17-21. Yep. My score sheet said 18.
In 4.5 minutes, we scored what we did the whole first half.
Yeah, well, that's what the JV had done in the third quarter, outscored them. 3-point shot by McGrade, and she gets on track. 5 points for her now. 24-18, 3:19 to go here in the third period. Yeah, we had scored 9 straight. Inside, Rieksecker. Whetstone takes a 3, no good. Cam Leader did a nice job boxing out, gets the ball. Carnahan quickly to the other end. Kicks it out to Cam Leader across to McGrade. Cam Leader passes it inside. Nolot tries to get rid of it, and Hope Bortner steals it. And doing a nice job getting on our end, too, even though we're giving up a little bit in the height category. Nice cut inside. What? Audrey Taylor. That might be her first points of the year. Snuck inside and got a layup. Beautiful play. 20-24, 2:22 to go here in the third. Carnahan takes a shot on the right side, hits a 3. So both their top scorers have hit a 3 here in the third quarter. That's their only points so far in the second half. 2:06 to go. Whetstone with the ball. Skip pass across to Karras. Now she drives. Little floater. Can't get it to go. Oh, Carnahan was trying to box her out. And instead, she allowed Whetstone to just reach around her and grab the ball. Foul called there then. Foul's going to be called on McGrade. That'll be her first. And we've got Shanna, Karras, and Bree coming back in. Morgan, Olivia, and Hope get to take a short rest, or a rest. I don't know how long it'll be, I guess. Lob inside to Bree. Nice, steps in, puts it up and in left-handed. So Bree Corey with 4 points here in this quarter. 22-27, 1:32 here in the third quarter. Carnahan.
Oh, yeah.
And picked out of there by Karras all the way to the other end. Off the board too hard. Rebound by Whetstone as she puts it up, back up. Foul. And it's going to be called on McGrade. So she picks up 2 quick fouls here in the third quarter. I mean, that's about, 15, 20 seconds apart.
That's good defense there by Weinberg.
And that'll be the third team foul on the Lady Panthers here in the third period. As Whetstone hits the free throw. And she'll get one more. 23-27, 1:22 to go in the third period. Second shot, beautiful shot, both nice shots. Drops them both in. Oh, earlier I'd said Bree had 4. She actually got 5. I forgot about her free throw.
Yep.
And it's going to be a foul called. That might be on Shanna. She picks up her third. Yeah. She's going, what? But that's the first on Westview for the quarter. Looks like we're manning up here. McGrade gets a 3 off, and she hits it.
was a soft touch.
30-24, 1:02, 1:01 to go here in the third period. Karras bringing the ball down. And tipped again. Shanna able to retrieve it. Oh, looks to pass it inside. Knocked away. Coach is trying to call a timeout when nobody has possession. I guess it's worth a try.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get the ref to blow the whistle.
Yeah.
I think they end up calling a tie-up situation.
That's our first turnover in the second half, so that's a big stat right there for the Warriors.
Well, that and all the points helps. And McGrade gets another three,
my.
and she just drills it. That's her third three in the third period. And all of a sudden, it's back up by 9, 24-33. And Coach Ryan wants to talk things over. Full timeout. We'll take a 60-second break here as well on LaGuanaMedia.com.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
And we're back. Westview will be triggering the ball in. Karras Weinberg with the ball. Olivia Bontrigger, Morgan checked back in during that break. We're back to our starting lineup, as are the Panthers. So 17 seconds to go. Looks like we want to do a last shot. And they're coming out, putting some pressure on. 9 seconds. We need to get something working here shortly. Pass inside to Hope, out to Karras. 3-point, it's going to be long, and time expires. So we outscored them that quarter, but we did let them hit 4 threes towards the end of the quarter. So Westview still down 24-33, 1 quarter to go. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
Dry Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
And we're back. Westview triggering the ball in. 8 minutes to go here in the ball game. Westview down 33-24. Panthers are in a 2-3 zone. Pass inside to Hope. Ball gets knocked away. Carnahan brings it down quickly the other way. And she's feeling it. Now she's shooting from the other side. That time she can't get it to go. Bree with the rebound. That was McGrade that took the 3-point shot there. So yeah, so far, Panthers score 3s in the odd quarters and 2s in the even quarters.
Yeah.
Karras with an unforced turnover there. Didn't get the ball down quick enough before she moved.
We only had 1 turnover in the third quarter, but we have 2 in the first 35 seconds here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. So 1 turnover and 15 points. I sort of like those kinds of stats.
That's a great combination, yeah.
That'll come out to a 60-point game with 4 turnovers for the game if you do that 4 quarters in a row.
It'd make a lot of coaches smile.
McGrade on the right side. Cam leader Carnahan's going to drive. Take a little shot inside. Can't get it to go. Tipped out of bounds over the top of Rieksecker by West. Checked in there. Hope Bortner with a wide open 3, in and out, no good. Yeah. Carnahan with the rebound, quickly going the other way. McGrade slicing to the basket. Oh, I think she got fouled there. We got away with that.
Yeah, I think we did.
Karis Weinberg, nice job pulling up there. McGrade just picked up her 3rd foul. Yeah, we certainly got away with one at the other end, I'm pretty sure. So she was the one that got fouled down there. Now she got called for a foul.
Yeah.
That's probably not feeling so good.
No. Oh.
So tried to trigger inside, bounce pass to Bree. Carnahan knocked it out. Nobody chased it down.
Yep, the refs usually make one of the teams go get those.
Well, I was just thinking even while it was in play, it looked like it looked like you could have chased that down and got it, but everybody just sort of watched it. Nice lob pass inside. Oh, and stolen. McGrade took it away from Olivia. He tried to pass it off. Cross to Carnahan. He's going to drive, shoot a free throw. No good.
She has had a rough
and Olivia sneaks in there, gets the rebound. She has a nose for the ball. She sees that coming in from the outside. Anything that comes away from the ones that are boxing out. Nice job of getting to the open balls. Hope says, no, that one's mine. Oh, she was deep in the left.
She banked it.
Did she banked it in? I'm not sure how she did that, but she pumped her fist. She hit that one. 12 points for Hope Bortner. Nice shot. 27-33. 5:39 to go. I think we'll just keep it here. It's just a 30-second timeout.
I've seen that, but that's pretty rare from where she shot that to use the glass.
Yeah. Not sure how she didn't hit the edge of the backboard.
Yeah.
I mean, because it glanced off of it inside the edge, but yeah, we'll take it.
Yes, we
so
will.
that's her 3rd 3 of the night. She's
Yes,
hit one in the 1st and the 2nd, now the 4th quarter. So she's up to 12 points.
That's good to see from our senior here.
Right. Yeah.
From one of our seniors. It's good to see the other one has played some nice basketball tonight also. Taylor has a basket and giving us some good minutes.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to make a point to come out on McGrade if she. And then she did a nice job driving inside. So
I think they're trying to set up a play for her if they can.
I get the idea McGrade needs a little bit of time to.
They're setting screens for the corners.
Yeah, they're trying to get McGrade free on the baseline, but we're not having anything to do with that.
Nope.
I don't think so. Cam leader puts it up, no good. McGrade got the rebound, puts it up from right underneath, back up and in. 13 for McGrade, 35-27, 4:45 to go. Whetstone with a 3, can't get it to go. Carnahan knocked it loose, Merkel pulled it down. McGrade drives, pulls it back out. So looks like McGrade's going to start running the baseline again, trying to get open.
She's kind of hiding.
She's sneaking around in the back there. Thing of it, that's what I was going to say. Thing of it is now all of a sudden we don't have that extra help underneath. And Merkel turned and went up. Was that her first points? I think it's her first points of the night.
Yes, it is. Yep. That was a nice step in.
There's another one of those where we threw it away but got it back, and there we threw it away again and got it back, and then tied it up.
turnover.
Too many where we're trying to throw it over the top and just right into their hands.
Yeah.
Bree had lost her contact temporarily, but she got it back in. And Whetstone comes out, Whetstone comes in, and Morgan Reeksecker out, and Coach Jared Estep wants to talk things over again with his ladies, so see, did you see if it was a full timeout or a
30?
That's a 30 seconds. We'll take a 30-second break as well.
Move from ring to ring, catching great deals and unique finds at the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Bid on furniture, antiques, art, pottery, tools, architectural salvage, estate items, and more. 6 to 10 auctioneers simultaneously sell inside the Shipshewana Antique Building, and each week it's completely different with amazing sellers and items from all over. Don't miss the Shipshewana Antique Auction every Wednesday at 9 a.m. all year round.
Back at Westview, 3:53 to go here in the game. Westview down 27-37, and the Panthers will be bringing down the ball down the length of the floor. Cam Leader across to McGrade, down to Carnahan, back out to Cam Leader, and McGrade, and I think that was last touched by McGrade, the way it looked to me, the official, yes, it was. Bortner forces a turnover there. She got her hand on it, and McGrade still touched it afterwards, and it went out of bounds. I think that was the right call.
Yes, it was. We are in dire need of a bucket right here.
Yes, we are. Whetstone shot blocked as she tried to put up a three. Merkel came out on her there. Bree drives inside. Ball came loose right back into the hands of Westview. Ava, she's got a younger sister. Ava, I don't know why I keep calling her that. Olivia puts it up. Yep. Ava's way too young to be playing out here. Someday. About 10 years, 12 years.
With a nice drive on her left.
And Carnahan hits a three. Messed up my system of saying they only hit threes in the Oh no, that was, they hit a three in an even numbered quarter. They shouldn't do that.
That is their 8th as a team.
Yeah, 29-40. And another three-point attempt blocked. That time by Weinberg trying to put it up, and it was again blocked by Merkel. Working it around quickly. Now she's going to take another three, and she banks it in. They bank one. Well, I guess another bank. At least that one had a little more of an angle, but she's smiling real big too. Don't think she intended that, but we'll take it. 32-40. 2:25 to go. Inside to Merkel. She tried to pass inside, and Steele, Bortner knocked it loose again. I mean, Weinberg ended up with it, and then they fouled. I think that's going to be called on Merkel. That's her first, and that's the second for the quarter.
Second, yep.
And Coach Ryan wants to talk things over. And hang on a second, we'll see. Yeah, it's a full timeout. So we'll take a 60-second timeout as well.
Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, glass coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
And we're back. 2:19 to go in the game here. Westview will be triggering the ball in, taking it the length of the court. Looks like Lady Panthers have 1 timeout left. Westview still got 2. I think we had an inadvertent
whistle
blowing of the horn there. Looking inside. Looks like we're. Hope Bortner takes a 3. That's going to be a little bit long. And McGrade gets the ball. And she ends up losing it, but Bree's going to be called for the foul, but I'm okay with that. Showing aggressiveness there, so that's going to be her first, I think. And only the second, or actually only the first on Westview for the quarter. Audrey Taylor and Morgan Rieksecker check back in, along with Karis Hope and and Olivia. No taller than she is, and she managed to get her hand on the lob pass. I think she thought she could just toss it over Olivia.
Yeah.
Olivia's been watching them do that to us, so maybe she thought she'd return the favor there.
That's right.
Carnahan out to Cam leader. And McGrade. Had a chance to drive inside, but she kicked it back outside. That's by Johnson. McGrade has it out front. McGrade drives in, puts the shot up, no good, but she'll be shooting a couple here. And that'll be the second foul called on Westview of the half. That's going to be called, for the quarter. That's going to be called on Olivia. So is this
is their first?
Their first trip to the line.
Yep, it is.
And off the back of the rim, McGrade puts a little too much on it. Looks like Ryan's rotating girls through, trying to keep them fresh. Here needs things to move fast, 32-40. McGrade gets her second shot. That one's good. .130 to go. Karis Whetstone pulls it back out. Skip pass across to Olivia. Whetstone trying to decide what to do with it.
Olivia. Take too much time.
Yeah. Yep, we need to get a shot off. 1:07 to go. And I think if I'm Lake Park, I'd be happy with this. I'd let us just pass the ball around. Stolen away on the interior pass, trying to hit Olivia cutting inside. Cam leader across to McGrade. They tend to keep it in those 3 girls' hands, Cam leader, McGrade, and Carnahan. Oh, and I think we almost had another
close.
tip.
Yeah.
Karis got her hand on the ball, and McGrade almost touched again. Got Morgan and Audrey coming right back in.
You can kind of sense, I think, the players know who their go-to people are at crunch time for Lakewood Park. Like you said, they're pretty well keeping it in the big 3 as far as handling the basketball.
I think we'll just keep it here. It's only a 30-second timeout. So, yeah, we talked a little bit about the 3s. So you said they've had, 8? And we've had 4, I think. And earlier we were talking about how many 4s we've hit. How many 4s we've hit. Yeah, no, we haven't hit any 4s, have we?
Not that I'm aware of.
How many 3s we've hit. And what did we come up with? It wasn't a whole lot for the year so far.
I think we had like, was it around 10 or 11? 11, yeah.
So add another 4 to that for tonight. So I guess 11 in 3 games. That's almost 4 a game, isn't it? So
yeah. Right.
So
Yep, that's about our average, I guess.
Yeah, just a tick above the average, but. So 38 seconds to go. And it looks like we're wanting a double team here. Carnahan with the ball, and Hope's going to pick up. That's going to be her 3rd, I think. She'd picked up 2 early on the first half.
Getting back to the 3s, Lakewood Park had 16 through 4, so they were just averaging 2 a game, and here they have 8 tonight. So that's quite a change for them.
So immediate pressure on her. And they finally do call a foul. Carnahan's trying to figure out where to go with the ball. And Bortner just picked up her fourth, but we got 20.2 seconds to go. Triggering it in from right in front of the Lakewood Park bench. Gets it to Carnahan, and Bortner just fouled out. And that would have been okay to have her in there still to shoot threes, but 19.1 seconds to go. Hope Bortner fouls out. She finishes the night with 12 points. So a nice game for Hope Bortner. Almost double her season average so far for the 23-24 season. So Carnahan to step to the line, taking her first shots of the night. This is one of those situations. It was the 5th foul of the quarter. So she'll get 2 shots, and she gets the first one to go. 42-32. She gets one more. 19.1 seconds to go here in tonight's ball game. So Carnahan misses it. Karras with the rebound. Olivia Karras, 9 seconds. And Whetstone takes a 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Karras got the long rebound, banks it in. So Karras scores 2. Final score tonight, 34-42. The Lady Warriors fought hard, but came up short. And we'll be back after this 2-minute timeout to take a last look at stats and wrap things up here at Westview High School.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood, custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
Are you looking for unlimited high-speed internet? With no contract and no credit check. No matter where you live, it's available. Bringing America together. J&R Solutions, Internet Service Provider. Call them at 574-349-7673. Pizza Depot on South Jefferson Street in Millersburg features delicious pizza and breadsticks, along with fresh salads. Dine-in, carry-out, and delivery are all available at Pizza Depot. Pizza Depot, 104 South Jefferson Street in Millersburg. 574-642-4229.
And we're back here at Westview to wrap things up as the girls, Lady Warriors, managed to outscore the Lady Panthers 2 of the 4 periods, but unfortunately the 2 periods they outscored them, it wasn't by as much as they got outscored by in the other 2 periods. So you got some stats here for us, Randy?
Yep. For the victorious Lakewood Park Ball Club, they had a total of 42 for the game. And we'll start out with their leading scorer was Ava McGrade. She only had 4 points, I think, or 2 points at halftime, but she came on strong and ended up with 14 to lead them. She had 2 twos, 3 threes, and 1 for 2 at the free throw line for a total of 14. And the other leading scorer for the season also ended up in double figures, although she kind of had a rough shooting night. Jade Carnahan ended up with 11, 2 twos, 2 threes, and 1 for 2 at the line. Grace Cam Leader, she actually had 3 threes in the first quarter, and that's what she ended up with, a total of 9. Sullivan Nunlot had a basket for 2. Lilia West had 2 baskets for 4. Grace Merkel a basket for 2, and a total of 42 points. They were 2 for 4 at the line, free throw line, and like we said, they had 8 threes on the night. For the Warriors, ended up with 34 total. Hope Bordner fouled out, but she did have a nice ball game scoring-wise. She had 3 threes and a regular 2, and 1 for 2 at the line for 12. And then we did have some other girls chip in the second half. It looked a lot different in my mind than the first half.
Yes, it did.
Karis Weinberg had 3 baskets for 6. Olivia Bontrager 2 baskets for 4. Audrey Taylor had a nice basket inside for 2. J.J. Whetstone had a 3 and 2 for 2 at the line for 5 points. Bree Corey had 5 points. I think they were all in the third quarter. 2 baskets and 1 for 1 at the line.
Yes.
That was a 3-point play for a total of 34 for the team. We were 4 for 5 at the line. We had a total of 4 3-pointers. And in the final unofficial stat line on rebounds and turnovers, I had Westview for 18 rebounds, Lakewood Park for 23. Turnovers, Westview 13, Lakewood Park with a total of 10. And one stat that I think is noteworthy, Dan, after getting outscored by 12, 21-9 the first half, we actually outscored them 25-21. That shows me that we did not quit.
Right.
We had some nice contributions from key people, I thought, in the second half. The way we started the third quarter, we cut a 12-point lead down to 3, I believe it was.
I think the closest.
Did we get closer than that?
Yeah, it was 3, 18-21, and
yeah.
And then they hit 4 threes from that point. That was at the 3:17 mark. We had got at the third quarter. We got it down within 3. But then in the last 3 minutes and 17 seconds of that quarter, they hit 4 threes. 3 of those coming from McGrade and 1 from Carnahan. So,
right.
So their big scorers stepped it up there and hit a bunch of threes to get them in. And I mean, and that's what got them going was they hit 3 threes in the first quarter. That's all they hit. I mean, so in the first and the third quarter, they hit threes only. But they hit a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a couple things that I was thinking about. You had talked about prior to the game what the rebounding averages are. And so we ended up just a tick above our average, and we kept them, 10 below their average.
Yeah. Yes,
so,
we did.
That's a plus.
That's a plus.
And like you said, we outscored them in each of the last 2 quarters. We outscored them by 3 in the third and by 1 in the fourth. Of course, the problem was we were chasing 12, so outscoring them by 4, you still lose by 8.
Right.
But a number of good things. So, and the other thing, I mean, so we scored 34 points, and that was without what had been our leading scorer for the year.
That's right.
And it took out 11. She'd been averaging 11 points a game, so we still hit at or just a hair above our average. So
yes.
I think we're going to have girls stepping up. I think they played with a lot of intensity, and he played 8 girls pretty significantly.
He did.
And so that was fun to see.
Yes, it shows he has confidence in him, and that will help them gain self-confidence. Knowing the game was still on the line, Coach had confidence to put me in that situation. But, yeah, to score 25 points and a half against a team that's now 5-0, I mean, there's some pluses to take from this game.
Yeah.
In my mind, yeah.
So, and the one thing I do want to say is me calling Olivia Ava. I was... I did get a text from her uncle, and he said it'll only be, what did he say? It's not as long as I said. It's only about 5 or 6 years because she's a 4th grader.
Oh, okay.
I was getting her mixed up. Olivia has a younger sister yet.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was getting her mixed up with her youngest sister. So,
yes.
So Ava, we're practicing saying your name, so keep working at it there.
Yeah, right. Yep.
So. All right, so yeah, tonight it was a fun game. Played with a lot of intensity. Both teams pretty much played zone the whole night, and like I said, a lot of things, positives to take out of that. But unfortunately, still a loss, and still needing to figure out how to score a few more points if we want to win a game.
Right. Yeah, and you do have to give Lakewood Park credit on the road. Their veterans stepped up like true veterans should when we made a nice run at them. So you got to hand it to them in that regard.
Right.
He does have a nice ball club this year.
Yes, he does. So, And even though we kept their 2 top scorers from doing much scoring early on, they did end up coming awfully close to their averages by the end, didn't they? They were both in double figures at least.
I think they scored 25, and they came in averaging 34.
Yeah. So we kept them down a little.
Yeah, we did a little bit. So. Yep.
All right. So we have another game coming up Thursday night. They will be hosting the Goshen Redhawks here at Westview, another girls game, and then. A week from tonight, it'll be a doubleheader at Bethany. The girls will be playing first. Well, actually, it's one of those. Both JV teams will be playing, and then both varsities. And but we will be live streaming both the varsity games, the girls game first, and then that'll be followed by a live stream of the boys opener of the season. And I'm really looking forward to that. Here we got 23 guys out.
Yeah.
And enough that they're actually talking about having a C team. And so I'm really looking forward to that. I think we might have a pretty deep team this year, so it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited too. That should be a great night. I mean, our girls get to play a team that went to the state finals last year. So, I mean, I think it'll be a neat challenge for us, and that will be a neat night. We play the opening game with the girls, and then, like you said, it's always the tip-off for the guys. There's a lot of anticipation every year for the basketball season for the boys here at Westview.
Yeah. So, all right. So for Randy Yoder, Dan Byler here. Thanks to our engineer, Chloe Lovell, as always, doing the girls' games. And tonight, a shout out to Michael Yeep. I believe he's a junior here. Yeah, he's a junior here at Westview High School, helping us out on the camera. So thank you, Michael. Today's game sponsor was Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Pre-game sponsor for tonight was J&R Solutions, providing unlimited internet, and our halftime sponsor, Pizza Depot in Millersburg and soon in Middlebury. Also, thanks to Shipshewana Trading Places in Shipshewana, Height Auto Body in LaGrange, Yoder Crossroads, Shipshewana. Thanks to Emma Warehouse, downtown Emma, Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka. Also, Stutzman Power Equipment in Shipshewana, Freedom Finish Works in Topeka, Shipshe Automotive Service. Thanks to Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, to LaGwana. Thank you to Topeka Sale Barn, Jerry Standard Service in Middlebury, and Southwind Flooring in Shipshewana. Today's game was a presentation of LaGwana Media and the Indiana High School Athletic Association Champions Network. Thanks for joining us.